Is it starting? Are we started? Are we not? Hey, Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. There's a car alarm going off somewhere. I don't think it's in my driveway. Anyway, that's funny. Not sure what that means, but since I just pushed the button and that happened, that's meant for somebody. Don't know in what way. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we won't. But anything that happens to me during a reading is meant for somebody. So, car alarm, and it went off one time, so they must have got their button. Maybe somebody's car alarm just went off, or somebody's had trouble with their car alarm. So that could be a hello. Hello, hello, hello. So I'm going to babble for a minute. I haven't even saged yet. I'm always so darn busy. I actually stopped to clean the bathroom for a minute today. That's unusual. Ah, fire, fire. What's up, my peeps? How's it going? Hello, hello. Hello, Michigan. I'm doing better. So, when I light my sage, instead of using a feather, I pull one of my release cards, and it's what I need to release with the smoke. Surrender, denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Boy, ain't that the shit. Fits right in for me. Must be the UPS man driving by. The dog hates him. She can hear him 2 or 3 blocks away. He might be bringing you a present. Shut up, Millie. So I pulled a release card for the collective too. And whenever, and any of you that do sage, make sure you sage your computer, your Alexa, your phone, and I always sage my vape too. Do you know how much bad energy comes in through the internet, through your phone, through and the crappy news that comes through? Yeah, I usually only sage my woo-woo room, and you sage yourself. Let me sage my head, because that's what needs it the most. That's my I was going to say nasty thoughts, but awful thoughts. Awful thoughts. So I pulled a card for the collective. So what some of you need to think about is surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility furthers your goals. I'm laughing because I know somebody this exactly pertains to needs to let go of the ego. You get a lot further if you let go of the ego and have a little humility. Be grateful. Be grateful. So anyway, what else am I going to babble about? Good morning, good morning. I'm not going to be on here very long. I always say that, and then I end up babbling forever. I'm going to get my voodooed. If I don't burn my own damn fingers. Get his little eyeballs a smoking. We'll see if this actually smells like rose. See if I can get it in there. Get in there, don't fall down. Tweezers don't want to let go. It's crooked. Don't fall over. Ew. I don't know if that smells like rose, but it's kind of stinky. Anyway, what's up, my peeps? How's everybody been doing? Hope everybody's not been sick or anything. I got to spend the night in the hospital with my granddaughter. She got kind of sickly, so I stayed so her husband could take a nap. kept an eye on her, but she's fine now. Oh, Deb, U.S. Marine, awesome. Boy, one of my pet peeves is how we treat our veterans. I always, I see a Marine or something. If I see a military person, I try to buy them lunch or buy them a drink or whatever. And tell them thank you. I'd be scared to be in there now. But you got to admire the people that enlist and not treat them like shit when they come out and watch them live on the street. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, is to see a veteran on the street. Okay. Boo Dude is not cooperating. I've babbled long enough. So if you all would help me like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. But like and share some of the things. It does something to the algorithms. I've heard people really, not begging, but asking people just like the comments or pictures or videos, or it does something to up the algorithm. So they know more than I do. I'm not and if you get a reading, it'd be nice if you go on my Constant Connections page and just put a little comment on there. There's 2 testimonial pages. One's a newer one, or threads, I should say. I'm babbling this morning. I'm still kind of droopy. Anyway, there's 2 threads. One's a newer one. So fresh testimonials just help. I mean, if I give my time and energy, it would help if you guys could give a little bit of your time and energy in return. Because I do, well, this part anyway, I do for free. And I've got a lot to catch up on because I had to take some time off. Anyway, boy, I feel kind of shaky. Woo! A little shaky. What the hell's going on here? All right. So, let me look at the pictures. The last few times we've been going by the pictures, I kind of leave it up to my guides to decide what I need to do. Somebody poking me on the back of the head, but it's one of my people. Like, get going, I think. Okay, I was looking for something. Hang on. I'm not finding it. Okay. All right. Let me get my shit together. I feel like I'm not awake yet. My gosh, half the day's gone. I got up early. All right, Deb Swanson. I don't usually do this because your picture is on the wrong thread. I usually only will look at the thread with the 2 hands because people will send them to me in emails and Messenger and all this other stuff, and I don't have time to look at all these other places. So, but let's see what your mom's got to say. My guides are still, they're gonna give me a headache. Like, I think they're telling me to get busy. Tell me, shut up and get busy. Okay. So she's walking up and she's got her hand like this and she's got a pie in her hands. And it looks like it has lattice work instead of just the solid crust on it. And it looks like it's got sugar sprinkled on it, and I'm going to say it's probably a peach, apple, something like that pie. She's walking like this, and the steam's coming off of it. So I don't know if she's got a certain pie that she used to make, or you just made one, or you have a favorite that looks like that, similar to that. Doesn't have to be exact. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. And you're going to smell that like it's just come out of the oven. So, and you probably heard me say before, you can be in your car, you can be in the store, as long as you're not in the bakery. Apple pies and apple crisp. Ooh, that sounds good. So when you smell that, you can be in your car, you can be outside, it doesn't matter. Now, it doesn't count if you go to Walmart and you're standing in the bakery and you smell it. That might be a little too much. But know that smells are easy for them to do. Will be a sign from her that she's popping in to say, I love you. So validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her, and ask her to bring you more signs. Give her permission. Ask her to. She's either saying you are, or you need to feel warm like a bug in a rug. And like she's wrapping you in a blanket. Like, I don't know if you're cold right now, or if you've got just had a blanket around you. You ask all the time. Good. Some people don't understand. You really need to give them permission, because I've seen them standing in corners. Like, do I come forward? Do I let them know that I'm in their house? I don't want to scare them. Don't want them to think their house is haunted. And so many times when I've gone to do a house cleansing or something, your dude, look at his eyes smoking. When I go to somebody's house and they go, oh, my house needs to be cleansed, it's haunted. I said, no, it's grandma. It doesn't always have to be something bad. You're getting tingles like chills? There you go. That's what she's talking about then. Snug as a bug in a rug. So no, that's her energy. Everybody feels the energy different. You might feel it like that. The next person might feel it like warmth. Bob, when he comes in and he's really strong, my ear gets really hot and it turns red. She says she loves you, of course, and she's very proud of something that you're accomplishing. And she's making me feel more like it's something well, I don't want to say that it's not medical, but if it just happens once in a while, maybe it's her energy. If next time you have it, she can hear you. I promise you 1,000%. She can hear you, she can see you. Tell her, if this is you, back it off for a minute. And then wait a minute, and then bring it back. So ask her to take it in and away from you, and then bring it back. And that'll tell you if it's her or if it's medical. It should. Something that you either have accomplished. And I felt more like it was almost like mental, not mental, I don't want to say mental, not personality, what's the word I want to use? Damn it. It's not like you went out and ran a race and won. It's something more internal in. So the challenge with the granddaughter is probably what she's talking about. I need happy pills. Oh my Lord, I need happy pills. But I have vodka. I have that instead of happy pills. How old is the granddaughter? Please don't tell me it's a teenager. I could use some happy pills. Oh, 3. I don't know which is worse, 3 or teenage. They say it's terrible twos. They lie. I had a home daycare for over 25 years in my home, licensed daycare. And the twos, you can kind of bully a 2-year-old. The 3-year-olds, they're like in your face. No. You stick that finger in my face again and I'm probably going to break it off. Tell me no. So if you guys could throw out a like, share, go to my YouTube, subscribe. I'm trying to get more subscribers on there. Seems like I keep getting hiccups like my dog dying, you know, these little things that set me back. Hopefully I won't have any more for a while. It's happy time. Oh, okay, anyway, she's very proud of your accomplishment. She's very happy that you did that. And I've raised, I'm going to say 2.5 grandchildren on top of my own children. And they were a bigger blessing than my own kids because I think they were an experiment. And I learned what not to do with the grandkids. Got a 21-year-old grandson. He lives here, and he's the biggest hearted, most goal-oriented, heart of gold, high achiever, demands respect. And then my granddaughter that I sat with in the hospital, biggest heart, does why am I babbling about my life? I'm supposed to be reading. Okay. Yep, love our Christian. Oh my gosh. Roxy, did you see the pictures? He looks so grown up with his tie, his white shirt, coaching. Okay, so, okay. I asked Mom if the chills were hers. She said yes, but do not ever take medical advice from a reader. Never, ever, ever. We're not to give medical advice, so go get it checked out anyway. Because I had an experience last summer where I fainted at the lake by myself. And I had every single test run on me because I thought, it can't be what I think it is. It can't be that energy. It can't be that did that to me. They couldn't find anything wrong. They didn't look in my head very well. Okay. And just so you just had them now, and she just told me yes, it was her. But that doesn't mean you don't go to the doctor and get it checked out. I had mine checked out. It cost me a pretty penny with all the x-rays and blood tests. What quack did I go to? I love my doctor. She's awesome. I need to go. Dr. Quack up there needs to step in. I need to go get my Reiki done, get my energy straightened out. I'm going to get my tuning forks out after a while. Anybody ever use tuning forks to do your chakras? It's pretty awesome. It's the vibration. Oh, because she said there was nothing wrong with me. They even did a CAT scan with contrast. Didn't find anything. And I said, hey, will you take my phone? And we didn't do it. Will you take my phone when you go in there and look at the x-ray and take a picture of it so I can show people that I really do have a brain up there? Well, Deb, your mom's kind of going like this. She goes, no, I should be first. I should be up front. She doesn't, I don't know if she totally keeps her out of the house or what she's doing. She's like, I'm more important. She's being very bossy, like, no, this is mine. You might have to talk to her if you want your aunt to come through sometime. Oh, good grief. These are supposed to be short and sweet, but your mom's fun. She's going like this, and she's going, I did more for her than your aunt did. I did more for you than your aunt did, basically. She's not really saying it to you, but she's saying, say it again. I did more for her than her aunt did. Kind of huffy. Very sassy. She's being very sassy. We still have an attitude. We're still the same when we go over there. It's just, we don't have hate and anger and stuff. We don't have all those heavy energies like wanting to get even with somebody, or sometimes I can't wait to go. So you might have to ask your mom, hey, can you bring my aunt? Was that her sister? Can you bring her with you next time you come to my house? Kind of let her in for a little bit. It is her house. You could try. Okay. She's waving goodbye, and she's shooing your aunt out before she leaves in front of her. Oh, your ex-husband's great aunt. Okay. Well, I thought, well, if that's her sister, that's kind of rude. Let her come through, too. Okay, let's see. Who else has a picture in it? Is there anybody that has a picture in that has never had one of these little readings? So I think I know everybody's name in here. We need to, you guys need to help me, like, get it, like when I post the two hands, get it out there a little more, maybe share it or something. I don't know what to do because I've kind of been in and out for several weeks. So other people can join in, so we can get some new people, a few more people. Who has a picture? Who has a picture? Picture. Okay. Oh, let me scribble before the thing moves too fast. And if you haven't, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I haven't posted a lot of stuff on there lately, but I keep saying I'm going to get in the hot, heavy thick of it and put a lot more stuff up there once I get caught up on my readings. But they say it helps the algorithm, whatever the hell. Wait. Shit, slow down. Trying to scribble a name, sorry. Scatterbrain, I'm blonde and I'm a Saggy, and it's Saggy month. It's my birthday month. Woohoo! That lasts all month, right, Roxy? Okay. Where are we going? Oh. Alright, let me go look. Susan Murphy. Step on stage. So how is John related to you? Hi, Candace. How the heck are you? Next time you're cooking food, bring some to me. My gosh, you look like a good cook. Your stuff looks so yummy. Hey Candace, are you cooking any special stuff you're going to sell for like Christmas for people to buy? Well, I haven't been on my egg game lately either. That's about to change. Ah, Capricorn. It's your husband. So that's why he was saying, hey love, how are you? He says you've seen him. He says, like, good. Let me know if you cook some goodies that you want to sell, like whatever, pies, rolls, whatever kind of goodies. Cookies. I could really use some nice cookies about Christmas time. Somebody that actually makes cookies. I'm not too good in the kitchen. And not too good anywhere. So, Susan, it's like, if you haven't, this is going to happen, where you open your eyes and you see his face, kind of like the way he's looking in that picture, and you just see him looking at you, and then it probably will just poof, fade, and you'll think it was your imagination. Or maybe you've seen like him right in your face in a dream, but it's more like he's showing me that you're going to open your eyes and you see him for a second and then poof, it's gone. Like I had the craziest dream last night before. Maybe that's why I'm so tired. Because I was somewhere, it was crystal clear. Crystal clear. I even saw the guy and don't know who he is. Or if he's coming towards me. There's somebody coming towards me, but I don't know who it is. So they show me the guy's face crystal clear as he drove up in the car, and I'm going, who are you? Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be great. Or I could, yeah. Ooh, Christmas platter would be great. I could take some down to Mueller's and share with my group. He says, Susan, he says, sometimes you feel just like warmth, almost like a hot flash, but maybe not as bad, like just warm and fuzzy. And she says, that's his energy. He says, that's his energy. That's him letting you know. So if you all of a sudden get really warm and then it kind of fades away, that's him. And you can be any place when it happens. But if it makes you lightheaded like they made me and I fainted, tell them that was a little too much. Those guys cost me a lot of money. So we're off to be healthier. Ah. Water. Working out. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. Hang on. What are you doing? He's walking through the house, but he's not making me feel like you hear his footsteps. Maybe you do, but he's walking through the house. So I don't know if you're going to see that out of the corner of your eye. And they even do it to me. If you see it in your peripheral vision, then you turn your head. You think you see somebody going down the hall, and you turn your head and there's nothing there. That's the way it works. I don't know why they even do it to me. It works that way. Even though I can see them, when I see them in my peripheral vision, and up here counts as peripheral vision, you could be looking at your desk, and I used to see them walk by when I'd be in the dining room. It's like, the hell are you doing here? Okay, so he's He's bending over. It's like you're sitting down and he's standing up and he's bending over and he's putting his arm around your shoulder and kind of giving you a hug from behind, kind of on the side behind. You should feel that like around your shoulder. You should feel the warmth. You should feel his energy when he gets that close. Like I said, Bob, when he gets really into it, and I haven't felt him lately, he's in trouble, my ear just burns like it's on fire. You will feel him. He just giving you a very loving kind of sideways hug. You could maybe even feel the pressure. He's showing me on the left side. Doesn't have to be the left side. Sometimes they show exact, sometimes they don't. So you could even feel the pressure of his head being right in here, or the warmth, or some pressure. And it might just be as slight as a tea towel laying on your arm. He says, I'll always love you, I'm always near, and I'm always at your disposal. So one thing is, I need to quit saying the word so, that they cannot override your free will choice. Your guides can't override your free will choice unless it's like an emergency thing, like you're going to have a wreck or something. I've seen that happen. But they cannot. I can do all the dumb shit in the world, right, Roxy? And they just stand up there and they go, what the hell's wrong with her? What the fuck is she doing? They can't override your free will choice, but if you ask them, if you give them permission, if you ask them to help, ask him to help you feel him, or ask them to help see them, or ask them to help give you peace, ask them to help you find the perfect job, and you'd be surprised the doors that open. But you have to ask and give them permission, and then you have to allow whatever they arrange to bring to you. Thank you, Kathy. Like I said, my guides are always up there going, oh my gosh, and I can't stop her. I told her not to do it, but she's doing it anyway, and I can't do anything about it. That's the way my guys are going all the time. Bob gets a pool noodle, and he whacks me over the head. He's been doing that for several years. It's probably who was thumping me a while ago. He hears you. He hears you, Susan. Something about a little bell tinkling. And it's getting close to Christmas time. You're going to hear all kinds of bells. So that's going to be a hard one to figure out which one might be. It's more like you're walking through the living room and there's a show on TV. Maybe there's a Christmas show on TV and you hear somebody tinkling a little bell. And an angel gets its wings. He says, well, I ain't no angel. And he's laughing. Something about a little bell tinkling, but that'll be all year round. Will be a sign from him. Just make sure you validate it. Make sure, even if you just think it might be a sign from your loved one, any of you, just go ahead and say, thank you, I love you, bring me more. Okay, let's move on. I'm getting too long-winded on these. Here, let me, whoop. I don't remember where I was going. You gotta find the pictures again, sorry. I gotta see what I wrote down. They've been having me stick really close to the pictures lately. I don't know if they're afraid I'll get off on a tangent. Candace. Candace, what's your buddy's name? He looks like a sweetheart. I'm gonna start making them quicker. Because these are just little snippet readings, I call them. Candace, are you still here? Donald. He's saying he's very proud of you. That you're following in his footsteps. Was he a farmer? You're following in his footsteps. You're realizing, oh, he's going to make me cry. You're realizing what's really important in life. He's talking about the lay of the land. The smell of fresh hay. I like alfalfa better. That's what my granddad fed his milk cows. That you're realizing that dirty boots are okay. That it's not all about being Miss America. It's gonna make me cry. Oh my gosh, he has so much love for you. He's bowing down to you. He says you've learned a very important lesson. You've learned more about what comes from the heart is more important than some big office building. That a not-so-new house is better than a new one because it's full of love. This man has a big heart. He says something about way out yonder, way out yonder. And he's pointing like, I don't know if the sun's coming up or the sun's going down, and I'm not sure why he's pointing at it. Something about way out yonder as far as the eye can see. But I'm not sure what he's getting at. Maybe, do you have a bunch of acreage? Because it's like I see no houses. And way out, and there's kind of a hill, and then there's the sun. Like I said, I don't know if it's going up or coming up or going down. It evidently doesn't matter. He's making a big point of it. Way out yonder. Are you going to build a house way out yonder? Are you going to do something way out yonder from the house you presently live in? Just make sure it's full of love, he says. Yeah, I don't see anything, but he just keeps pointing out there. So there's something. I don't see a barn. I don't see there's a fence up close. I don't see animals. I don't see anything, but he just keeps saying way out yonder. Okay, I don't know. Maybe that's what maybe he's validating that he sees you do that. Watch the sunrise and sunset. He says as far as the eye can see. But he's not really Awesome. I'm so jealous. That's the kind of life I wanted, and I bought a house in town, and I should have never. I belong out there with chickens and goats and cows and pigs and horses. That's where I belong. You say that all the time to people. Maybe then he's validating that he hears you, that he sees you do that. I can see as far as the eye can see. He's validating. That's what he's doing. He's validating that he's there. He's there when you do that. He's there. Talk to him. Talk to him when you go out and watch the sun go up, come up, or go down. He's so at peace. He's so peaceful. He's got such a huge heart. And sometimes when you're, oh, he's gonna make me cry again. Sometimes when you're sitting there and you're watching either the sun come up or go down, like I said, I can't tell which it is. Maybe it's both. He kind of lays his head on your shoulder. He said you were his rock. He had every lick of trust in you. And you were what made the end of his life worth living. And again, now he takes his hat off and he bows down and he says, I am forever grateful and in honor of you. And you hold my heart. And he picks his head up, puts his hat on, and he goes, I got chores to do. Out of here. Just like that. I got shit to do. I'm out of here. Oh, believe me, he knows. He knows. And he's very, very grateful. Very grateful that you had so much love for him. As he's walking away with his farm boots on, he says, "Will forever be grateful." He says he was blessed in his life as he's walking away. Okay, I'm being long-winded today. These are like getting into full-blown readings here. I didn't plan on doing that. Okay, let me go back and look. See what else we got. We still got people here. Okay, so once again, if you guys could like the Constant Connections page, or like this video, or share this video, or I don't know. I just see all these people talking about the algorithms of Facebook, and things have kind of died down, and I know I haven't been on a lot lately. That's got to change. So if you'd like, share, comment on some stuff, whatever, and go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. You know, it's free. Something about the algorithm, I don't know about all that technical stuff. But anyway, that and a few fresh testimonials on my Constant Connections page. And there's two different ones. I should probably block off the old one and just use the new one from now on. But anyway, it just helps a little bit, I guess. I'm not out looking to dig up money. I don't do this for the money. I would do these free all day long. I love my job. You can, Sherry, you can post a picture any day under the hands, but don't do it right now because I'm going to delete that and I'll put a fresh one up so it'll be ready for next week. Or look at my calendar before I say that. I haven't had as many doctor appointments and stuff lately, so my calendar's a lot freer this month. Woohoo, party month. Alright, let me go look. Who's still here that has a picture in there? Who's still here that has a picture in there under the hands? It has to be under the hands. It has to be, because I don't have time to look in several different places for pictures. I'm going to make this one a lot quicker because these are just little snippets. I'm looking.
Motion detected at mom's door.
Uh-oh. My mom's on the move. Mom's out on the front porch at her house. Heather, I don't see a picture. Do I? Heather, I don't see a picture. There's not one under the hands. And I don't have time to go look. Oh. Yeah, well, we're not supposed to put pictures just on the page, because that just takes up too much. Then if everybody put pictures on my page, that's all we would see is pictures. So I have to keep it down to a dull roar. All right, Heather, we'll go ahead and do it since I found it. Okay, I don't know. Who sings Sweet Caroline? Your name's not Caroline. I found it. Now the pictures have to be under the picture with the two hands. I only have time to look there when I'm live. So Heather, was there somebody close to you named Caroline, or who sang that song? Was that Billy Joel? Or did he just like that song? He's singing that. Your middle name Caroline? I don't know. And just yes or no. Don't ever feed a medium. Never feed a medium. If you go in to see a medium somewhere and they start asking you a bunch of questions, get up and leave. They shouldn't have to fish for much information. Anyway, he's singing that. He's still singing it. Hang on. Go Google that song. There's something, or you're going to hear this song more often. And if you do, make sure you validate him, acknowledge him. He's something. Maybe there's some words in this song. So go YouTube, Google the song, whatever. There's something in that for you. Anyway, we're going to go from that. Neil Diamond. Yep. I'm not. We used to play the game Name That Artist. I always was last. I was not good at that game. Ride around the back roads with a 12-pack of beer and another couple and play Name That Artist on the radio as we hit the back roads. I belong in the country. So he's not saying much. And I can't make them talk. I mean, I can't twist their arm. That picture you posted, is it like right behind where you sit sometimes? Just yes or no. Is it like right behind your couch or your chair or something on the wall? I don't know why he's showing that. I think he's trying to validate that he knows it. No, where is the picture actually hanging? Is it actually hanging on your wall in your house? At the fireplace? He's making it look like it's right almost behind your head when you're sitting. That he knows it's there. He said he does not pop in very often because he doesn't want to scare you. So if you want... Where's Goka? No, 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 no. Heather. Okay, so he said he doesn't want to scare you, and I've seen a lot of them do that. I think I mentioned that earlier. So tell him it's okay. Invite him in. You can even tell them, if they come in at 10 or 11 o'clock at night and they bug you when you're sleeping, you can even tell them off limits after 9 o'clock. You can set boundaries. They don't always obey, because nobody's supposed to come to my house without letting me know who it is and that they're here, but they do once in a while. So it's in the window behind your desk. Okay. I think he's trying to validate that he knows that it's there. So if you want them to come in, if you want signs from them, give them permission. Like I said, they cannot override your free will choice. If they think that it would bother you, or maybe it's not even needed, they won't. They might, but they may not. I don't know. They can do what the hell they want. They do when they come in my house. Ooh, I got a sage downstairs. Forgot about that because I've seen somebody down there. Not supposed to be there. I don't sage down there very often. And I should, because that's where the grandson's bedroom is. He probably needs a lot of sage in there. I need to put some crystals back in his room. Well, when you see the dimes, I don't know if you saw me post the picture of 2 nickels that I found. Well, here they are. They were laying on the floor just like this, about that close, right smack dab as I got up to go to the bathroom. And I thought, oh, somebody, because this was at the place I go to, I thought somebody glued them to the floor and they were playing a trick on me. So I kicked them. I thought, no, they're not stuck to the floor. What the hell? So I picked them up, started giving them to the bartender, and I went, now I better look at them. And sure enough, I had to run outside and look at the sticker of the date, the year that Bob died. And one of them had 2011 on it, so check the dates. The date could be like a wedding or the day they died or anything like that. Could be your birth year, birthday, whatever. Always check them. So I kept these. They're mine. So he's not saying too much. He's just kind of showing me stuff, which is fine. It's his show. I'm always near, pretty near, right cheer, right cheer, right cheer. He's trying to make a poem. I don't think it's working very well. I'm always here, always near, right cheer, right cheer, right cheer. And it's like he wants to add another verse to it. Okay, I'm going to let him go because he's not very talkative. It's up to them. I can't do magic. Okay, I'm going to go. Yeah, see what? Signs are so simple that you think, that's not a sign. Until I stopped and thought, no, I need to check these coins out. I never get coins. I'd rather have $100 bills if you guys don't mind. One day I got out of my truck in a parking lot. This was laying on the ground. So it broke off of somebody's purse or something. But I knew immediately who it was from and why it was there. It just, when I opened my door and looked down, there it was. So don't poo-poo things like that. You ask for signs from them and then you get them. And when Bob first died, I'd go out to the cemetery a couple times a week and I'd go, where's my damn sign? Where's my damn sign? Well, the 10th time the white butterfly came and circled around me and left, I went, you've been getting a sign every time. You just have to be aware of them. Oh, flamingo pen. Yep. Signs are so easy. I've got feathers that I came out of the place with a drink in my hand and set it, no trees, no birds. Came out, got in my vehicle, set the drink down in the cup holder, looked down in it, and there was a little bitty white feather in it. Where the hell did that come from? I found them on the dash of my truck with the windows up. Where the hell did that come from? Doors locked. Signs are so easy. But always validate them. Let them, even if you just think it's a possibility, because once they know that they get to you with their signs, that they're still there, that they still love you, then you'll get more. But if they, like the white butterfly, tried. Just kept trying. It's always a white one. I went to a funeral, same cemetery, and these two orange and whatever butterflies were messing around my legs, and I was in a group of people. And I said, that's not good enough. It's always a white butterfly, and I will swear on my life, those butterflies left, and a white one came back, circled my legs, and left. It's that easy. Okay, gotta go. I got work to do. I'm always behind, and I had a few days, so I'm behind. That a few days I took off. Good grief, I'm babbling. Yeah, see the same thing with the penny. I walked through my dining room 10 times one day, and then next time I walked through, there's an empty candy wrapper, and it was like a Valentine thing, and on the back it said, I love you. Where did that come from? It wasn't there the 10 times I walked through there. And there was nobody else in the house. Just know that they're always there. You do not bother them by talking to them. Some people say, well, they're busy. No, they got time. They've always got time. So do the angels and the archangels and your guides. Somebody once said, Archangel Michael doesn't have time to talk to you. Bullshit. Go to the higher ups. Shoot, my woo-woo lady, my mentor, she says, I talk to him while I'm brushing my teeth every day, you know. The hell. He's always there. She's really good. I got to get a session with her, but it takes 4 months to get in, and I've slacked off. I didn't keep up my dates, so now it's going to take me till March to get in to see her, unless I can talk her into it. Anyway, I'm babbling. See you all later. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm not pushing things to try to make money. I'm just pushing it because there's things my guides are pushing me to do and say and show, and I'm not trying to make money off of it. I'm not trying to be some highfalutin psychic or anything like that. Just some of the word I need to get out, that they've been pouncing on me lately, and I've been ignoring them. I have to go to the bad girl corner because I haven't been listening to them. I had my own shit to deal with. Anyway, love you all. See you Tuesday, probably about 10:30, I'm guessing. And seems like there's something else I wanted to say. Oh well. Later. Love you all. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. So I will go delete the picture with the 2 hands. I'll put a fresh picture up for this coming Tuesday. Later, Gators.